Alright, Mike TechPB, and this part of the Supergun show, we are going to be taking a look at the Angel A1. And take a look right here. Here's the Angel A1 packaging. This actually, the one that we're looking at, is a Joy Division limited edition Angel that was donated to us to use by Tiki's Paintball of Tampa. Thank you very much, Travis and Pat, for hooking us up with the Angel. Now, I will tell you guys a story. You guys may have noticed that I don't have a lot of Angel products on my show. Now, I'm going to tell you a story, okay? I was a very big fan of Angel until 2004. Okay, I owned about 3 different Angels, and I went to the 2004 Tampa NPPL and when I was there, I tried to get my Angel fixed. It was a 2002 blue cutting card. And I was having constant issues with it. It was the charger, then the battery, then the board. Charger, battery, then board. Charger, battery, then board. Every time I sent it in to get something fixed, it was always $100. $100 for the charger, $100 for the battery, $100 for the board. And I was getting ready to sell because I wanted to buy the new Angel A4 that they had there. I wanted to buy the Fly. I had like $2,000 in my wallet. And I was ready to buy this thing. And I just wanted to get it fixed by their techs that way I could sell it. I had a buyer lined up and everything. And while we were there, I went up to the tech tent. There's about 7 or 8 techs that were there. And I couldn't even get them to touch my gun to even look at it. I was furious. I mean, there was 7 or 8 techs there. I'll never forget it. And you know, I went back there to hand them my gun, and not only would they not even look, I mean, they wouldn't even touch it. I mean, they were just not even going to even lay a hand on it. And, you know, I asked, I said, you know, can you guys tell me what's going on? I keep having charging problems, battery problems, board problems. And they have a very bad attitude. You know, we don't work on it. You know, we don't work on anything but newer guns. We're not touching that. Da, 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 da. So what do you think I should do? I'm like, you know, here's the receipts. This has happened to me at least a half a dozen times. And I'll never get the guy to say, just send it back to whoever's fixing it. And they turned their back on me. I was furious beyond belief. And I'll never forget because in order to get back to where the techs were at, I had to get a bracelet. So I went back up to the sales can and handed him the bracelet. He goes, "You're going to pick up the Angel?" I told him, I said, "I swear to God, as long as I am in paintball, I would not use an Angel for a freaking boat anchor. Okay, I wouldn't tie a string around it and throw it off my canoe and use it as a boat anchor." And unfortunately, that's been my mentality for Angel 4 years later. I had a really bad experience with them. It wasn't just with one tech, it was all of them because none of them lifted a finger to help me. And I just, that's why I've really strayed away from doing any sort of reviews on them or anything like that. I mean, it's maybe as TechPB has grown, you know, I should try to look past that, but I wanted to be upfront and honest with you guys that, you know, that experience there, I mean, they almost made me feel embarrassed, and I think that's what really stood out from me, and you know, and it was just a really, really bad experience. But anyway, let's going forward here. 4 years later, hopefully Angel has learned, their service has gotten better, this, that, and the other. I know that you know, their guns are, you know, every single year it seems like they're doing more and more research on their guns. But I wanted to put that story out there just because, you know, why is Mike being so hard on the Angel? Okay, that's why. Okay, still 4 years later, I think about that day and my blood boils. But anyway, moving forward, here we are with the Angel Joy Division Edition A1. Now this kit comes with 4 different barrel backs, 14-inch barrel, 2-piece barrel. One thing that's kind of cool about it is not only how the packaging comes apart, it's all nice and packaged in there nice. It comes with a great little sliding toolkit that opens up. Slide this open like that. It's got extra detents in there, extra Allen keys in there and everything. Just a real nice, handy, thin, almost stick it in your pocket and you can almost take this on the field toolkit. This is really neat, especially when you're at the chronograph station and you're looking to you know, get your gun chronograph. But here we go, Angel A1, and just for the barrel back, what we're going to put on there is the 693 barrel back. Now, unfortunately, with the Angels, there's not a lot in terms of serviceable parts. I mean, the Angel is not like, not like a lot of guns where you can just really just get in there and take these guns apart. Most of the parts that are on these guns, they're all nice and sealed up. Solenoids all tucked away inside here. Low pressure regulators right down there. Your reg is right here. These guns are generally not, they don't like to have, these are not the type of guns that you want to be sitting there ripping these guns apart a lot. Angels, they generally, very little maintenance. Doesn't take much to get these things apart. Doesn't take much to maintain these. Very, very easy gun to shoot. Trigger feels pretty good. I definitely am digging this trigger. Nice little trigger. It's a frictionless feel. Got great precision bearings on the trigger. Good eyes. Great detents in it. The detents that are in the Angel are very similar to like the Intimidator or Ego eyes. It's got the little rubber nubbins. Good fit. Good feeling gun. Something else too with the Angels is the new soft face bolt. It's almost like a foamy or kind of like a pillow bolt type thing. They've definitely gone a long way with these bolts. These bolts are getting lighter and lighter every single year. So pretty cool little bolt. Something else too over the years. Used to always have a problem with losing that O-ring that was right in here on the rotary breech. As you see now, they've got a nice wide, thick rubber O-ring in here to seal the breech. Better shot-to-shot consistency, and also so you don't have to worry about that falling out and having the air blast out the sides of the gun. So the A1 I'm definitely really excited about shooting tomorrow. So we're going to go ahead and what we'll do is we'll just go ahead and set this aside really quick and weigh it. Okay, Angel A1, ready to go, weighs in at 2 pounds, 6.2 ounces. So hopefully you can see that. 2 pounds, 6.2 ounces for the Angel A1. Along with the toolkit with the Angel is the manual. The manual that comes with the Angel is actually very, very good. It's pretty cool because the Angel has a little jog dial. We'll go ahead and turn this on really quick. And it's almost like the kind of like the jog dial on a like a BlackBerry phone. It's really neat how you can kind of scroll through this using this one little button. Go up and set up all your modes and everything. Parameters, live, safe, information about the gun. It's really neat, really easy to navigate. But wanted to talk a little bit about the jog dial. Also, in the manual, it does show you how to break the gun down. Now, with Angels, I don't feel comfortable taking these guns apart. I don't know why. I think a lot of people feel the same way I do about taking Angels apart. I'm sure some people that are really good at it, some of the Master Angel techs can rip these apart in no time at all. For some reason, for me, the Angel is probably one of the few guns that I really feel intimidated taking the gun apart. Maybe after I rip a couple apart, I'll get better at it, but I'm not going to take this gun apart. I refuse to take the gun apart. Maybe in a future show, I'll get an Angel tech to rip one of these apart. Maybe catch one of them at World Cup to rip one of these apart, show you how to take these things apart. But for the Super Gun show, unfortunately, unless from now till we end this, I'm not taking this gun apart. Maybe I can get Pat at Tiki's Paintball to take it apart, but I'm definitely not taking it apart. But going forward, Angel, very, very good manual. Detailed instructions, amazing manual. Rivals up there even with the Planet Eclipse manuals. Full color illustrations, very easy to read, very easy to understand. Great job on the manual.